My name's Tyler, and we're just going to be taking these two Merchant Navy fillies to the track today. So, I'm just about to grab a hold of these little critters. This is my barn here. We're just about to load them onto the float there and get them in. So, here's one, and the other one is just down there. So we'll grab a hold of her and chuck in the tops, saddle her up, and into the track. Let's get into it. So we've got the High Largo here, and platelet fillies, saddled up, ready to go. Let's do it. We are pumped, aren't we, Sam?
4:45.
Yeah, feeling keen. Let's get into it. Good girls. No, they're staying here really nicely. I'm really happy with how they stand the tie-ups and how they load up on the float, and how they cope with everything. So I'm really happy with how you can get them, grab them out of the box, bring the tie-up, saddle them up like they would be in a racing stable, load them onto the float, and get them into the track. And then when the action at the track is sort of around them, let's see how they cope. So this is day 2 in at the track today. So we will we'll expect them to be, excuse me, a bit more calmer, a bit more relaxed, more level-headed when they see all the stuff going on around them. They weren't badly yesterday. When I say bad, they weren't too worked up and weren't too worried about the track. They had a good look around and worked well and came back in probably 30 to 40% calmer than what they went out. So they were really happy with how they cope with everything and how they processed it. So today we imagine they'd be a lot better and a lot calmer, which is what we want. A horse is going to be nice and calm in at the track so they can be safe and trainable. So let's get them in that float onto the track. Let's see if she goes up first time. Here we go. Oh, too good, Sammy. Straight on, mate. Beautiful. Not bad effort considering it's nice and dark in here. Good girl. Next horse. Right, guys, just unload the horses here and we're walking across onto the track. So, as you can see, they're a little bit more worked up here, a lot more action, a lot more stuff going on. So you imagine they get a little bit more on their toes and a little bit more on the ball, but not too bad so far. Like I said, they've been here yesterday, so they're going pretty good. But they're just all about getting them out. Experience, nice and relaxed. Get them to understand to relax in this environment, and they'll get better and better. So we've got the High Largo on the right-hand side, the platelet on the left. Just walking across the pro ride here at Ballarat. Right, so going on the slow sand here at Ballarat. We're just going to trot down there to about the half mile, canter off, canter around here and either pull back to a trot or canter a lap and a half. Good chance for them to got plenty of horses go past them. Like that bloke there, he can go past them. He's a bit of a dingus, that bloke, don't worry about him. So I've got plenty of horses go past them. And plenty of experience. Last thing you want is for them just to have a horse go past them that scares them and have them want to take off. So all the experiences. Okay, so here they come around for the first lap. So we've got the High Largo inside, platelet filly outside. Looking alright. Didn't flinch past the gap, always a good sign. Right, Sammy, you're on the Merchant Navy platelet. It's a bit hard to see her at the moment. How'd you find her going around the track here today, second time?
Yeah, she was nice second time. She was still sort of having a look as she was walking out, but she's very tractable. She's going around the track really nice. She's putting it all together really well. She's good to ride. She's steering well. I'm very pleased with her. She's great.
Yeah, beautiful. No, she seems like she's taking things in pretty well. She looks relatively sort of relaxed coming off the track. Her mate there, the High Largo, is probably a lot more on the ball than that filly, but she's doing everything really nice. Perfect, thanks, Sammy. Hey guys, how you going? Here with the Merchant Navy platelet filly. So she just got back from her I'm working at the track. Gave her a hose. She's going to be dried off and then put away. So how she is, I'll try and get her in the light here. So how she is mentally, she's quite a relaxed type of filly. You know, she takes everything really nicely. You see her in at the track. She was quite calm, even though she's got offloaded on the float, offloaded off the float at the racecourse in the dark, new location, new horses moving around. No idea really where she is. She went to the track yesterday, so today was her second time, but still very new experience for them. Had chucked the rider on at the back of the float and went out in the track, and she sort of took everything in her stride really nicely and did everything really well. She was quite calm and coped with the process nicely. So mentally, she's a quite relaxed filly. Learnt really nicely, looked to do everything quite well. She's got no vices, no negative behaviour that'll get you hurt. So really happy with how she is as a horse. Physically, she's held up to the breaking process well. She's sort of looking a little bit fitter now than obviously when she first come in. You see she's sort of, I'll try and get her in the light again, but she's sort of looking a little bit fitter now than when she first got off the truck, which is to be expected. But she's nice and bright in the coat and she's looking really well, really happy. Physically, she's still got quite a good amount of energy. You know, sometimes towards the end of the breaking process they can get a little bit flat, but she's quite good. Mentally, she's still quite alert as well. So today was a good experience for her. Did everything correct, and I was really happy with how she coped with that experience. So that being said, with her and the horse she came in with, the other Merchant Navy, with both of them going really nicely in at the track, I'm happy for them to be finished with me and either go straight into a racing stable with the behaviour that they're showing me, and that's, you know, that's always the goal. So they can go straight into a racing stable, or they can have a break and come back in. I don't see them giving the stable much trouble at all. So happy with how she's done everything today, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of an insight into what their morning looks like when they do go into a track, as opposed to working out here at the farm. So yeah, very happy with how she is. So she'll just get her rug chucked back on and straight into some food. Beautiful.